It's me, Edwina, and I just wanted to make a quick video on what's going on with the visa process. We created our entire channel in order to help au pairs and people navigate the entire process and help you guys with certain cultural shocks and administrative issues that we all have when we go abroad, and specifically when we come to France, because we all know French administrative stuff can be really annoying. I just wanted to go over some of the changes that are going on with the visa process, and more so because these changes are quite ambiguous right now. They just happened in March. It's April right now. I wanted to start an open discussion between au pairs and people who are going through the visa process right now. So please comment below and like this video so that as many people can see it as possible, so that we can start an open discussion and try to figure out what documents are needed to go through this process. The reason that Au Pair Au Pairs or APOP exists is so we can have a community and discuss these things with each other. There are 3 things that I know of for certain that I wanted to talk to you guys about when it comes to the changes in the visa process. We made a video on how to get a visa about a year and a half ago. It's still relevant in that some of the documents are still asked for that were mentioned in that video, but certain parts of the process have changed, and I'm going to tell you those parts of the process in this video. So the first big change that happened last summer. What happened is that the French consulates and the French government decided to outsource all of their visa paperwork to a center or a company called VFS Global. It's a company that is headquartered in Mumbai. It's actually a company that handles visa paperwork and the visa process for a lot of different countries. So I'm guessing the French consulate were kind of tired of handling all of this work that took a lot of their time, so they decided that it would be easier and better for them to just hire an outside company to just deal with all of this paperwork, which is great for them, but not so great for us, because it means that the process kind of changed. In the beginning, there wasn't much of a change actually. It was just that the location of your appointment was in a different building. So instead of being at the French consulate, it was at the VFS Global Center. They were asking for a lot of the same documents, so that was kind of nice because nothing too big had changed except for the location. The other thing that you need to know about VFS is that they seem really organized and it seems like a really nice change. However, their customer service sucks. You try to call them, people just don't really seem to know what's going on. My guess is that they handle the visa process for so many different countries. You have all of these countries with all of these different visa processes, and then within those countries you have an au pair visa, you have a student visa, you have an entrepreneurial visa. There's just so much that I can understand why their customer service sucks, but honestly it should be better. Like, I'm gonna give them some sass. Yeah, so that's VFS Centers. Their website is hard. It's not, I mean, the French consulate's website was hard to navigate, so I can't even speak to the difficulty of this website. It seems clearer, but there's definitely a learning curve to it. The great thing is that you can track your application online. So you literally fill out a formula and it shows you what visa you need to apply for, how you need to apply for it, and once you go to your visa appointment, you can track your visa and your passport and stuff all online to see when it's going to be sent back to you. So that's pretty cool. The second thing that I wanted to mention in this video, the biggest thing that's being changed this year as of March 2019 is that DIRECCTE is no longer involved in the visa process for au pairs and perhaps for everyone. So in the past, if you watched my video on the visa process before, DIRECCTE had to validate the contract that you had between the au pair and the host family. And they had to send it back and forth, and it was a whole mess. But now they've ixed that whole thing. Apparently, the contract doesn't have to be validated anymore, and DIRECCTE is not involved in the process at all. In fact, instead, they send host families and au pairs to the Prefecture, which is an administrative building. It's basically like your town hall in France, and each town and each big city has one, and so that's where families have to go now to handle the process and get their documents organized and handled. La Préfecture is also where you go if you're trying to renew your visa. It's where you go if you want to get a driver's license in France. A lot of administrative stuff happens in La Préfecture, so it kind of makes sense that you have to go there now. But yeah, that's the second big change. Third big change is I just want to talk about some of the documents that I know for certain are asked for. Well, I can't say that I know for certain because nobody knows for certain. If you go on our Facebook open forum, the conversation has been started this week. If you can help each other, comment on this video, comment on that Facebook page, that is like the best thing that you can do for each other and for this community and for us. But for now, a lot of au pairs are having trouble because the VFS centers are asking them for an Attestation Famille et au pair, which is basically a piece of paper that says you are not related to your host family. So you're not just coming to France to like hang out with your family. No one's told us how to get this document, what it is. I'm thinking that maybe it's just a letter that you can write saying that you're not related to each other and both of you could sign, and perhaps that counts. If you know anything more about this, please comment below, because it's like a new document that they've only recently started asking for, which is super bizarre. The documents that you need in addition to that Attestation de père et famille include documents related to your nationality, so that would include your birth certificate as well as your passport. These had been required in the past. You could take a look at my old video to see what exactly they require. Your hosting agreement signed and filled out by the family and you, so that would be your contract ideally. Proof of the affiliation to a host to health insurance. So your family is required to pay for your health insurance while you were abroad, so that would be proof that they're paying for it. Proof that the au pair has a secondary level of education, so that means that you graduated from high school. So that could be your high school transcript or your high school diploma, and that used to have to be translated. I think it still does have to be translated, but comment below if you know otherwise. So those are 4 documents, or 5 if you include the Attestation, that are being asked for now. And I just wanted to make a quick video to, catch all y'all up, because that's why this channel exists. It's to help you. So please, if you know anything else, comment below, give this video a big thumbs up, because it really helps our channel, and it also helps get this video seen by as many people as possible. So that was just a quick visa update. Hope you're having an amazing day. I have a very exciting video coming out on my day in Paris, where I will be speaking French. Et oui, je parle le français. Ça va être bizarre. So I'll see you next week with that video. Have a great day. Ciao for now.